Hello guys, welcome to BioVidyalaya. In this video we are going to discuss about antigen processing and presentation. I took this topic from Immunology of CSIR NET Life Science Examination syllabus. T-cell receptor does not recognize free antigens. T-cell require antigenic peptide to be displayed by MSC on the surface of antigen-presenting cell or target cell. Antigenic protein degrade into peptides. Before presentation by MSC molecule, antigenic protein should be degraded into peptides. Then only MSC can present that to T cells. Okay. As we know that T helper cell will recognize antigenic peptide that is presented by class 2 MSC molecule. Class 2 MSC molecule is present on the surface of antigen presenting cell, and the cytotoxic T cell will recognize class 1 MSC presented antigens, and the class 1 MSC molecules are present on the surface of all nucleated cell. Okay. So, the events involved in the generation of peptide antigens from proteins inside cells, the binding of peptide to MSC molecules, and the display of peptide MSC complex at the cell surface for T cell recognition are known collectively as antigen processing and presentation. And protein antigen presented by antigen presenting cells and target cell belonging to two categories. One is exogenous antigen and other is endogenous antigen. Endogenous and exogenous antigen are use different pathway for processing and presentation. Okay. Here, endogenous antigen means intracellular antigen. Intracellular antigen means that is present inside the cell. Okay. That such type of antigens are presented by MXC class 1. And the processing pathway is cytosolic pathway. Example of such endogenous antigens are transcription factors, denatured proteins, cyclins, etc. And exogenous or extracellular antigen. Extracellular means outside the cell. So, exogenous antigens are present outside the cell and are presented by MSC class 2 molecule. And processing pathway is endocytic pathway. Example for such antigens are pathogens. Antigen presenting cells will phagocyte extracellular pathogen. After that will process that pathogen by endocytic pathway, and after that will present that antigens on MSC class 2. Okay. MSC class 1 are recognized by TC cell and MSC 2 are recognized by TH cells. As we know that there are two types of antigen. One is endogenous antigen and other is exogenous antigen. Endogenous antigens are otherwise called as intracellular antigens and exogenous antigen as extracellular antigens. Endogenous antigens are processed by endogenous pathway or cytosolic pathway, and exogenous antigens are processed by exogenous pathway or endocytic pathway. Before going to explain about this pathway, I have to explain the structure of MSC molecule. Endogenous antigens are presented by class 1 MSC molecule, and this is the structure of class 1 MSC molecule. Here cell membrane, this is alpha chain, and here beta 2 microglobulin. So, MSC class 2 molecules are composed of polymorphic chain of alpha that is non-covalently attached to non-polymorphic beta-2 microglobulin. Okay, this is alpha 1, this is alpha 2, this is alpha 3, and this is beta-2 microglobulin. Here, exogenous antigens are presented by class 2 MSC molecule, and this is the structure of class 2 MSC molecule. Here, this is beta chain. This is beta chain and this is alpha chain. This is alpha 1. This is alpha 2. This is beta 1. This is beta 2. Okay. So, these class 2 molecules are composed of polymorphic alpha chain non-covalently attached to a polymorphic beta chain. Let's see the steps. Here endogenous antigens that is present inside the cell are degraded by proteasome that need energy. Peptide is transported to rough endoplasmic reticulum via TAP. This is the channel. TAP. Okay. Inside the rough endoplasmic reticulum, class 1 MSC molecules are there. Not class 1 MSC molecule. Both the class 1 and class 2 MSC molecules are present inside the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Here, class 1 MSC molecule alpha chain bind calnexin. Here, alpha chain is there and calnexin is there. Calnexin is a chaperone that is bounded with our alpha chain of class 1 MSC molecule. Now, there is not beta-2 microglobulin. Okay. Then it will bind with beta-2 microglobulin. After that, calnexin will dissociate. When beta-2 microglobulin bind with alpha chain, this calnexin will dissociate. Calreticulin and tapapsin bind. MSC captures peptide. Chaperone dissociate. After dissociation of calnexin, when beta-2 microglobulin bind with alpha chain of class 1 MSC molecule, calnexin will dissociate. After the dissociation of calnexin, tapacin and calreticulin will bind, and this will dissociate. This tapacin and calreticulin will dissociate when peptide molecule bind with class 1 MSC molecule. Then class 1 MSC peptide is transported to the rough endoplasmic reticulum to Golgi to plasma membrane. Okay. This is Golgi. Next is exogenous pathway. Here in exogenous pathway, our class 2 MSC molecule is also present in rough endoplasmic reticulum. Both the class 1 and class 2 are present inside the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So there is a chance of binding with the endogenous antigen. There is a chance of binding with the endogenous antigen with class 2 MSC molecule. So here class 2 MSC alpha and beta bind invariant chain, blocking binding of endogenous antigen. So this invariant chain, this yellow color one, that will block the binding of endogenous antigen to class 2 MSC molecule. MSC complex is routed through Golgi to endocytic pathway compartment. Invariant chain is degraded leaving clip fragment. In endocytic pathway or endocytic compartment, some enzymes are present that will degrade this invariant chain, that will leave some clip. This is clip. Here this for small fragment after the degradation of invariant chain is clipped. Okay. Here we can see that exogenous antigen is coming inside our cell by phagocytosis that will degrade into small fragment by lysosomal enzyme. Okay. So exogenous antigen is taken up, degraded, routed to endocytic pathway compartment. In endocytic compartment, MSC1 is present. So HLDM that will mediate exchange of CLIP4 antigenic peptide. Who will mediate? HLA-DM. That will mediate exchange of CLIP with the antigenic peptide. After that, class 2 MSC peptide is transported to plasma membrane. Okay. This is what we discussed now. MSC2 antigen presentation, and the pathway is endocytic pathway, and the antigen is exogenous antigen. Exogenous or extracellular antigen. Okay. Here MSC class 2 complex consisting of alpha and beta chain that are assembled in endoplasmic reticulum and are stabilized by invariant chain. Invariant chain will block binding of endogenous antigen to our MSC2 molecule. This complex means the complex of MSC2 and invariant chain. Like this. This is invariant chain. Let's imagine that. The complex of MSC class 2 and invariant chain is transported through Golgi into endocytic compartment. Okay. In endocytic compartment, due to acidic pH, proteases cathepsin S and cathepsin L are activated that will digest invariant chain to form CLIP. This protein, that is cathepsin S and cathepsin L, that will digest invariant chain, that will leave small fragment of invariant chain, that is called the CLIP. CLIP means class 2 associated invariant chain peptide. Okay. Later, the CLIP is exchanged for an antigenic peptide derived from protein degraded in endosomal pathway, catalysis by chaperone HLA-DM. Okay. Next, MSC class 2 molecule loaded with foreign peptide are then transported to the cell membrane to present their cargo to CD4 plus T cells. This is cytosolic and endocytic pathway. I already discussed that, so there is no need to explain it. MSC1 antigen presentation via cytosolic pathway, and the antigen is endogenous antigen or intracellular antigen. Here, MSC class 1 molecules are assembled in the endoplasmic reticulum and consist of two types of chain, a polymorphic heavy chain called alpha chain and a chain called beta-2 microglobulin. The heavy chain is stabilized by, heavy chain means alpha chain is stabilized by chaperone calnexin prior to association with beta-2 microglobulin. Without peptides, these molecules are stabilized by chaperone proteins, calreticulin and tapasin. When peptides bind to MSC class 1 molecules, the chaperones are released and peptide MSC class 1 complex leave the endoplasmic reticulum for presentation at the cell surface. I think there is no need to explain it again. We already discussed that. Tapasin interact with transport protein TAP. The full form of TAP is transporter associated with antigen presentation. which translocate peptides from the cytoplasm into the endoplasmic reticulum. Prior to entering the endoplasmic reticulum, peptides are derived from degradation of proteins which can be viral or self-origin. So, before entering inside the endoplasmic reticulum via TAP, this proteins like viral protein or maybe it is self-origin like cyclins, denatured proteins, transcription factors, etc. that have to degrade into peptides. That protein should be degraded into peptides. Okay, degradation of proteins is mediated by cytosolic and nuclear proteasome. That proteins are degraded by proteasome and the resulting peptides of 8 to 16 amino acids are translocated into endoplasmic reticulum by means of TAP. Okay. When peptides bind to class 1 MSC molecule, the chaperones are released. Chaperones, tapacin and calreticulin that will release and peptide MSC class 1 complex leave the endoplasmic reticulum for presentation at the cell surface. Here you can see that this is class 1 MSC alpha chain that is bind with calnexin when beta-2 microglobulin is not there. When beta-2 microglobulin bind with alpha chain of class 1 MSC molecule, that calnexin will dissociate. Then tapacin and calreticulin will come and bind with class 1 MSC molecule. Okay. Now class 1 MSC molecule have both alpha and beta-2 microglobulin. Okay. Now peptides will come and that will bind with class 1 MSC molecule. When class 1 MSC molecule bind with peptides, what will happen? This tapacin and calreticulin will dissociate. Okay. And this complex of class 1 MSC molecule and peptide will exit rough endoplasmic reticulum and will go to cell membrane where that will present that antigen molecule to which cell? TC cells. Okay. That's all about antigen processing and presentation. T cell does not recognize free antigens. That will recognize only antigen that is presented by MSC molecule. There are two types of MSC molecule, class 1 and class 2. Class 1 MSC molecule is present on the surface of antigen presenting cell, and class 1 MSC molecule is present on the surface of all nucleated or target cell. Before presentation, the antigen should be degraded into small fragment, and there are two types of antigen. One is exogenous or extracellular and other is endogenous or intracellular antigens. Exogenous antigens are processed by endocytic pathway and endogenous antigens are processed by cytosolic pathway. Exogenous antigens are presented by class 2 MSC molecule and endogenous antigens are presented by class 1 MSC molecule. TH cell will recognize antigen presented by class 2 MSC molecule and TC cell will recognize antigen presented by class 1 MSC molecule. So here I am winding up this video. I think this video will be helpful for you. If it is helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Keep learning. Thank you.